our studio audience, and we encourage you at home to dance along. And you'll see their performance a little bit later. But now to our huge Dancing with the Stars after party. And thank you all. During the commercial break, you all were up meeting and greeting your many fans here, so we thank you for that. The finalists, I tell you, they flew all week, all night long, and we saw them every week to be here with us. And how did they get here? How did you get here? Well, let's take a look at how they made it here this morning. It started with 12 hopefuls. Among them, a soul legend, a groundbreaking athlete, an Olympic gymnast. A season filled with devastating injuries.
I can't dance.
Shocking eliminations.
Willow and Mark.
Even a suspected romance. All leading to the closest Dancing with the Stars finale ever. War veteran Noah Galloway wowing us with emotional numbers, making no excuses after losing both an arm and a leg on the battlefield.
This dance represents the journey of acceptance from the man I was to the man I've become.
Bringing love to the show both on and off the dance floor.
Would you marry me?
Heck yes.
And Riker Lynch showing a lot of growth all season long.
You're really putting yourself out there.
You were giving it so much guts.
Wow! But in the end,
Rumor and Val.
it was Rumor Willis who danced away with it all. Her mom seen cheering proudly from the audience week in and week out.
I'm mostly proud of how hard she's worked, that she's given 100%.
Rumor's routines even bringing tears to her dad's eyes.
I'm very proud of her. I love seeing her happy like that. She makes me cry.
Proving it's no rumor, Rumor has exactly what it takes.
I have found a confidence I never thought was ever possible.
Now, Rumor, Val, Allison, Riker, Shauna, Noah, thank you so much all for being here, flying all night to be with us. And Rumor, we heard you say about how this has given you a newfound confidence. Tell us how this has changed your life.
It's incredible. You never think, and I never thought in a million years that I would be capable of doing anything like that. And this whole experience and being able to be partnered with Val has shown me that anyone is capable of doing anything. You just have to have the willingness to go out and try it.
Val, third time's the charm for you. Your first championship.
Fourth, actually. Fourth.
But you and Rumor seem to have a connection right from the very beginning. What was the key for you to bringing out the best in Rumor, all that confidence we saw?
You know, the first time I met her, there was such a, there was like this sense of gratitude in her eyes and everything that she did and everything that she said to me. And you know, she was just so excited to do the show. I asked her the first meeting, I was like, really? Are you sure? It's gonna be tough. And you know, just how genuinely enthusiastic she was for the process. And she told me, man, I just want to learn how to dance and hopefully make a new friend, you know, and that's all I want. And you know, 10 weeks later, we got a trophy and it just feels amazing.
You guys are friends, everyone's friends here, and it was wonderful to see family and friends that you have here and there. And Rumor, your parents, they have a special message for you. Take a look.
That you did it, kid. And I love you. You work so hard. I am so proud of you. And what else? What can we say?
Get back out there.
You heard him. Get back out there.
That's so cute.
That's awesome.
It was pretty awesome. Right here, I think you surprised a lot of people, really impressed Len. Called you Fred Astaire with a modern flair. How did you get that mix of the modern and the classical?
You know, I think Allison really brought that to the table. I think, you know, because the whole thing is trying to be traditional, but trying to, you know, come up with something new at the same time. And Allison was so brilliant at that. It kind of keeping it traditional, but adding our sort of flair on top of it.
Kudos to all the dancers, the pro dancers. You guys do a terrific job each and every season. And Allison, they wanted more intensity out of Riker. How are you able to tap into that and make that happen?
Well, you know, honestly, from week one with Riker, he had such a natural ability to dance, and he just understood the movement so well in musicality that we adapted so well to the fun dances and the energetic things, but to pull a deeper side of him was actually quite difficult at first. But I think what was really awesome is that because of the struggle of finding that inside of him, that's what actually was real on the dance floor, you know? So I think us trying to find that inside him really shined on the dance floor. And he did an amazing job with all of his dances, you know, every single one of them were so different and dynamic. So I'm just so proud of his journey. He was incredible the entire season.
And Sharna, you pulled so much out of Noah as well. We were all blown away by that final dance. So much emotion there. And of course, we saw some of your signature lifts as well. Have a little montage of some of your lifts right here.
Yeah. Yes.
Look at that. One big arm right there.
There it is. So epic.
It is epic. It is just amazing to watch. And I'm just wondering, for Noah, what was the experience like for you? Is this dancing thing something you're going to stick with?
Stick with? No, I'm done after this. Dancing's not something I do, and that's what's been I'm so impressed that I even came this far, because I thought 3 weeks at best. And this is proof of how incredible Sharna is, you know, as a dancer, a teacher, and an artist, that she took me, you know, just with my injuries and with the fact I've never danced before, and got us this far. I think it's amazing what she's accomplished.
And tell us how you did that, Sharma, because it's wonderful each and every week, and the backstories that we saw, and the way you were able to. Man, you can dance, Noah. You can absolutely dance.
He doesn't believe me yet, but he really can.
So how did you do that?
It was, every week was a different challenge to find what that dance meant for Noah, so we always had to discover it, and sometimes it was more difficult than others. But I think what was so beautiful about our journey is Noah allowed me to tell his story through dance. And there is nothing more truthful and real than that. And I think people really connected to seeing that about him and seeing him overcome those struggles every week. And it was beautiful for me to be a part of.
Well, it was wonderful. Everyone allowed their emotions to come out. And it really, at home, I got to tell you, with the popcorn and wine, watching you all, it was so much fun. And you even shed a tear, my friend. It was the first time on camera we saw you shed a tear, Val.
This season, and it was the first time for a lot of things for me, and like I said, I feel like she made me feel comfortable enough to be able to open up and be myself and not be so guarded, and I have to thank her for it. She's a beautiful person, and yeah.
And cool. Rumor, you really opened up as well, Rumor. You talked about how you had felt awkward and gotten bullied online for your looks, but this really changed the way you see yourself, or did it? I should ask, I shouldn't say.
I mean, I think one of the most incredible things about this whole show and being on the show is the incredible response that I got from people about sharing my story. And that's who this mirror ball is for, honestly, is for everyone who ever felt like they weren't good enough or felt like they couldn't accomplish something, because you can. And even if you don't feel like you're beautiful every day, or you feel like you look right, or you can do something, if you just work hard and you put your whole heart into it, you totally can.
And you did that. We saw that with each and every one of it. Each week to see the growth in all of it.
We sure did. We got some breaking news here.
All right.
Incoming message right now.
Rumor, Val, congratulations with winning the Mirror Ball Trophy. You guys did an incredible job. Rumor, you and I both know how hard it was, and you totally deserved it.
Max, last year's champion. So are you starting a little dynasty here?
Dynasty, I don't know. The reality is that the best part about the show for me was always to be able to share the stage with my brother, and I'm so grateful to Rumor for the opportunity to now share, the common bond of being Dancing with the Stars champions together, and it means a lot to my family. And next weekend, June 5th and 6th, we're actually going to be performing together with Max and Tony at Hammerstein Ballroom, and Rumor's going to be joining me.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about that, and yeah, just to share the stage with the people that I love means the world to me.
It's wonderful.